So if you have ever wondered what a yarn buying problem looks like, well, look no further, because I have the answer for you right here in this video. Joann's basically said, all yarn 50% off, and something primal within me immediately went, go now. And so I went to about 7 of them. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. That is my problem, not yours, but let me show you everything I got. And by the way, hello, welcome or welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. I just wanted to give you an in-depth look, behind the scenes look at what a true yarn buying problem looks like, and how I'm literally running out of room in my own house. So I went and got 3 more containers from Walmart. I couldn't find the good clear ones that I like, at least not for a reasonable price, so this is what we're gonna go with. And of course, I'm gonna show you everything, but I want to start with the main attraction that everybody loves. I hit the jackpot for Big Twist Posh. I am not joking. This entire bag, I'm pretty sure, is full of the white. Let's see, yeah, I'm just gonna put all the Posh into these containers and see if that holds them all. I'm not sure. What is this called? Whipped cream. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11. So that was 11 whipped cream. I'm pretty sure that's all the white that I got. Only 11. Then one store only had these 3, really. Like the other colors I already had, and they were just giving away this bag, so that's good on me. I didn't have to pay for it. But I got one of the mandarin orange. I don't think I have that color yet anywhere. And I found another of the Baja blue and another brown butter. I found quite a bit of this, so this is only the start of this one. And this cute little bag, that was nice of them. I guess they must have run out of trash bags or something, or maybe they were just told to give them away, so good on me. Sitting down a little lower, it's hot in here. Let's see, I got another Baja blue, I got a blueberry, then I'm pretty sure this entire bag right here beside me is full of vanilla beans. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 of that one. No, come on in. Thank you. Go out. Here. Come on out. Thank you. See you in a minute. Sorry, I had to go let Willis out of the craft room, and I had to turn the fan on higher. It is so hot in here today. But to finish this container off, let's just end with one of the darker gray truffle, which I got plenty more of that, but that is all I can fit into this container. Oh my god. 1 container full of Posh, complete. I had to actually take 4 out and put them in this new tote because the other one is bulging as it is right now, and it was not going to close with all these, so we put 4 of those in here. Let's see, next I got 2 more of the brown butter. I found quite a bit of it, but I picked them up from, like I said, I think I went to like 6 or 7 different stores that are closest to me. Actually, here's another one, so here's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, I went to about 6 or 7 different stores, so they're all kind of mixed matched on what I got, but I just want to show you. I found the absolute jackpot. So if you want some, these are the colors that I was able to find from, again, 6 or 7 different stores. So go to the ones near you because they may have restocked. They had so much of all of this. And of course I wanted it all, but I couldn't. Then I found some more Baby Bear. I found 2 of the brown sugar. This was all that they had at the one store that had them, and I didn't see them anywhere else. So I grabbed both of those. Found 6 more truffle of the darker kind of, well, medium darker gray. Another truffle found in a different bag. Then I found this other Baby Bear. This is in shrimp. I got 2 of these. This is actually one of my favorite colors out of all the Posh and Baby Bear. I really like this pale pink color. Got 2 of it. I'm pretty sure that's all that they had there. But then I found 1, 2, 3, 4 of this Posh in, what is this called? Rose hip. So found 4 of those. I don't think I'd already had this color in my little collection that I have from before, you know, everything was happening. So I'm excited to add this to my little collection. Well, that is it for that container. So let me get the 3rd one. I cannot believe I've already went through 2 containers just with Posh and a little bit of Baby Bear. I'm gonna have to cake all this up to make more room and make it more condensed. Okay, and so I think this is everything else that I got for at least the Posh. 3 more of the brown butters. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Baja blues. And I never got this color either to start with prior to all the closings. And I got one from a different store, but I found a lot more of this blueberry color at a completely different store. So 6 of these. And then one more lonely skein of the whipped. What was this again? The whipped cream. So that is all of the Posh that I got, and by all I mean that is a lot. So if you are near Joann's, I would highly recommend, if you love this, go check it out, because they are getting so much in. At least all the ones that I've been to, and all the ones that I've been to are in North Texas. Just as an FYI, Fort Worth, Louisville, Frisco, Sherman, McKinney, and Grapevine. There was 2 in Fort Worth, so that's 7. Yep, definitely went to 7. And I really hate to mix yarn types, especially the Posh with, like, say the plush blanket ones, but there's still room in here, so I don't know, maybe I'll take some from out here. Oh, I bet I can put all of the Naughty Ball, the rest of the Naughty Ball in here and get rid of the box that it's been in, because it's literally over here still in that huge box that I got it from Kayla's Crafts over there. So I bet the rest of that will fit in here, and then all of the Posh, Naughty Ball, and Baby Bear will be in totes to help it last longer. That's great. Well, it almost all fit, but this is what we're looking at. So this is just the rest. I could probably put that in that little free tote bag that they gave me, the little gray and white one. I bet all that would fit in there. Well, it's a good thing I'm not a betting woman, because I was wrong. That is now full, and we still have a few of these left, but I bet I can just shove them in here. This is all also Big Twist Posh and Baby Bear in here. And it looks like there's some room right over in here, so I'll just shove the rest of this over in there and call it good. Well, that worked. I got the rest of them in there, but I don't know why it didn't even dawn on me. I could have used one of the, like, medium-sized ones to hold the rest of it. Clearly wasn't thinking, but anyway, I am out of totes, so now I'm gonna start shoving all the rest of this into these bags, and hopefully that'll be enough. We'll find out. I have no idea why I didn't think of using a medium bag for the rest of that, but anyway, here we are. It's fine. I'm going to, actually, before I do the rest of everything that I got from Joann's, I ordered from Lindy Hobby. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but I've been looking for kind of like a mountainy green brown variegated yarn, and I found this. How gorgeous is this? Screams Colorado mountains backroading kind of stuff to me. I absolutely love this. So I bought 3 of these, but I've actually already used 1 full skein, and I'm using a second right now. I am going to make a little cardigan for me out of it. Look how pretty this came out. Very woodsy, very one with nature-esque. And it's so funny because how pretty this is, you would think it would have something, like the name of it would have something to do with nature or whatever. No, this is called chlorophyll. This colorway is called chlorophyll. Wild. What is this is Jarbo Cookie? Pure acrylic yarn. It's 200 grams per ball. So one ball made this half. I'm using the second for the other half, and then this will be to put it together, and then of course the sleeves, and then however long I want to make it. On the bottom, it doesn't have though. Oh yeah, it does. 100% acrylic, made in India. It doesn't say the weight of this, but this is definitely like it's definitely a 3 to 4, but it's closer to a 3 because I was using a 5 with this, and typically a 5 I can use just this regular like acrylic or whatever, and it's a little bit thicker, but this was on the thinner side. So yeah, it's definitely probably a 3 if I had to guess, but pretty chlorophyll. Of all the things you could name yarn, name it chlorophyll. I'll try to remember to link this one specifically down below because this is just gorgeous. Cannot wait for this one. I'm excited to wear this one to some of my markets in the fall. Maybe the 2-day one that I just got accepted to. Of course, it'll be inside, so that may be a little hot. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll have the AC blasting. Who knows? So there's that. Everything else come from Joann's, but I wanted to show this off first. And I don't think I've said yet, today is May 9th, and I actually went shopping today. I went to 4 of the 7 stores today. The other 3 were like last week or something when they first announced that everything was 50% off. So they were getting a few bags back in. They got this one. This was my favorite one. I'm pretty sure out of all of them that they've come out with, or at least that I've seen. I saw somebody had the Granny Square one. That looks like that mug that I've got, Granny Life one. Someone had a bag with that, like this size, big size, but I didn't see that, and I haven't seen that in stores even before all of this started happening. But anyway, this is definitely my favorite. I love me some sunflowers. So I got me another bag. All right, let's go through all this and see. Let's see. I've got 5 of this size bag, so we'll see how many fill up all of them. I know, but I wonder how much left I'm gonna have. Oh my God, I don't know where I'm gonna put all this. Let's see, here's one of the plush in the electric pink. Yeah, electric pink. And then I've got 2 more. So that was from that store. I'm just gonna set that bag over there since it's smaller. I got 2 more of the variegated green because if you watched my last vlog, I made a crocodile out of it, and it took 1 full skein. I think I had just a little bit left over. Oh, there's a 3rd one. Good, because I can make another one of those pretty quick. It was a really easy pattern. So that is good to know. I got 3 of those, and then I got 1 of this one. I'm pretty sure just 1, unless I got it from a different store. This is the Spa Variegated. It's so pretty. I don't think I've used this yet to make anything, and I've been wanting to make a whale, so maybe I could use this for a whale. Maybe underneath, or heck, even on the top. That would be really pretty. And honestly, right now, there is no rhyme or reason to what I'm pulling. I'm just pulling what I see since there is so much of it. One of these in the lavandula. I do not remember it being called that. I thought it was called lavender or something, but it's lavandula. Can you see that? Is that how you pronounce that? I do not remember it being called that, but anyway, one of those. I found 2 more of this speckle in the cream. I'm telling you, they were just completely stocked, and I'm seeing so many videos from other people, and theirs are stocked too. They really just like held out until the very last second to probably get as much money for everything as they can, which I mean, I don't blame them. Just like, dang, you couldn't have put, you know, dropped all this a lot sooner to like 45% before I bought everything else at, you know, what, 10-15% off. But anyway, that's beside the point. That's a problem for past Megan, not future Megan. Got another almond. Then I found 2 of these, the baby blanket. I've been wanting to use this one. I'm glad I found it. I think I'm gonna I've seen somebody, I think, make a strawberry cow, so I'm definitely gonna be making a strawberry cow. It's called Strawberry Dot. How fitting. So pretty. Now I got another of the neon rainbow, the variegated neon rainbow. And I actually just saw a video, I think today or yesterday, where these glow in the dark. Like the neon yellow color glows in the dark. Did y'all know that? Because I didn't know that. Give me a black light. I did not know that this supposedly glow in the dark. I mean, it makes sense, but I didn't know that. So I'm sure I've got a black light around here somewhere. I'm gonna have to find it and try it out. And I can't remember if I said, I'm trying to go through the blanket yarn first and then I'll get to all of the acrylic. I found quite a bit of twinkle, which is very exciting. I got another of the ivy. I love this ivy. And then one more of the pastel blue. And I think that bag is done. What do you say? It's kind of, whoops, hit the camera. It's kind of full, don't you think? So let's open up bag number 2. All right, starting off on this huge trash bag that I got from one of them. 2 of the variegated pastels. Recently made an anchor out of this, so I had to replenish my stock. Then I found more Bernat Baby Blanket Sparkle. This is Rose Gold Sparkle. Rose Gold Sparkle. Why can I not say that? It has been a long day, apparently. I cannot pronounce anything. Let's see, then I got 2 of this one. What is this one? This is Lavender Aura Variegated. See, this one says lavender, but that other one said lavendura. I do not remember it being called that at all. Y'all, maybe I just completely missed it and didn't even look. Typically, I'm just looking at the colors anyway. I don't care really about the color names unless I'm like, oh, I need to go get more of that. What was it? Let's see. Next is the Bernat Blanket in the Deep Fuchsia. Got another vintage white from Bernat. Can never have too much of the white. Then I got just one more terracotta of the blanket. I found another electric pink. Maybe I should do a hot pink Anchor the Octopus next. That would be nuts. I found 2 more of this rose gold, the sparkle, the baby sparkle. All right. Oh, here's another vintage white that I got. Oh, open up the 3rd bag because the 2nd bag's a little full. Another pastel blue from the Plush. Got this electric yellow of Plush. Here's another pastel. Then I got another of the sunflower, another electric pink. Then I found 2 more of the baby blanket sparkle in the blue. What is this one? Isn't it like, yeah, Seaside Sparkle. And then I don't have this one. This one is just green. I haven't seen this one before until recently, like I think a few weeks ago. And then when they dropped everything down to 50, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get one. And then I found another in this dappled, yeah, baby blanket dappled. What is this one? Skipping Stone, but I love this one. I was thinking, ooh, what if I made some more of the lazy cats and I use this to see how many I could get out of it? Bunch of little gray tabby cats. Okay, I think that is all of the blanket yarn. I say that, I've still got a little bit over here, but I think it's all acrylic, but I'm pretty sure that is all of the blanket yarn that I got. And I mean, it wasn't anything. Anyway, moving along. There was a lot of the Juicy Couture, and I'm not a Juicy Couture crocheter. I really haven't used it all that much. I've used some of it, but I found this one, the color soft taupe, and I found 4 of those, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get these. And I've been seeing a lot of the pinks and the blues within all those stores, but I was like, let me just get this one because this one I can do a lot of stuff with, and honestly, I really like this color for some scrunchies, just heck, even just for me. So I was like, okay, I could at least do that with this color. The other colors are a little much, you know, they're a little vibrant for some scrunchies, and people like those, you know, and little kids love them, but I'm like, what do I want? I say as I'm planning on using all of this stuff to make things for other people to buy. It ain't all about you, Megan. All right, well, I'm pretty sure, yep, the last of it is all acrylic. And I did just hear that Hirschner's, Mary Maxim is carrying the value pound from Big Twist. So, but I mean, it's 50% off now, so why not get it now? This is one of the ivory. What is this one? This is white, so one of those. And I got one black. Is it just called black? Yep, just one black. And I've never tried Lime Brand's Pound of Love. I love green, so I got this one. Pound of Love, what is this colorway? Olive, yeah. Olive you. Maybe, I hope so. I am also not a Red Heart fan either, but I, once again, love green. So what is this one? Light Sage. Yep, love sage. And again, 50 off, so had to get it. I think only one of these, but we'll see. I found a few more of the heathered. I hadn't got this one yet. This is beige, which that's not beige. That's a really light brown, but okay. And I think I got 2 of this one in Nile Green. This is from Big Twist. I don't know why I even mentioned that it's Big Twist. Of course it's Big Twist. Everything left of the acrylic yarn is Big Twist. FYI, it might be my favorite. Just slightly. All right, then I got 3 of this Jade Green. Pretty. It's kind of turquoisey. And let's see, we got 1, 2 of this one. What is this? This is the slime color. I haven't got this one yet, so I'm excited about this one. Very bright and funky, and I should have got 2 of this one, the green gecko. I really love this one. Sorry, I hit the tripod again. Look how pretty. I'm obsessed with greens lately. Just my whole house is green. This room, this craft room, so you see that it's this blue right now. Well, I painted that before I put this here, and I am just, I've had it. So this room is going to be covered in paint and stick wallpaper at some point, and of course it's going to be green, so look forward to that vlog in the future whenever I get that in. I got a sample right now coming, just like 1 roll of it to see if I like the color, and then if I do, then I'll buy the rest of it. Let's see, I've got a little room left in this bag. This is almost full. Here's 1 more heathered. This is in Rose. You honestly can't hardly even tell that the white is in there. You can in person, not on camera, but that's pretty. Everything is either pretty or cute. Have you noticed that? At least with me it is. And then I got 1 of this one. What is this one? Eggplant. I think I do have a couple of this one, but I was like, what's another one gonna hurt? They're only like, what, $2.50 a skein right now, so I was like, I have to get it. And I like purple too, so 1 more eggplant. And I think that is gonna do it for this bag. What do you think? All right, let me get the 5th bag. Thankfully, 5 bags is all I'm gonna need. I'm looking at it right now, and this is just enough, so thank goodness I have 5 bags. Too bad I don't have any more. I could have gotten more yarn. See how that works? All right, 1 of this Diva Pink. Man, that is so bright. I love it. Diva Pink. Just 1 of those, and then I got 2 of this dark coral, 2 more of the sage, and so most of the rest of this is actually sparkle, and I thought I'd grab 2 of the white sparkle, but yeah, these are just 2 of the regular whites. And then here is the sparkle. I got 4 of these. Here, let me put 3 of them down and I'll show you. Very pretty. Can you see it? Just a little bit. Got 2 more of these sparkle. What is this one? This gray color? Oh, just gray. Gray sparkle. 2 of the yellow. What is this? Oh, yellow. Yep, 2 of the yellow sparkle. And the last sparkle I have is mint. Can we see the mint? Oh yeah, there we go. Look at all that sparkle. Ooh, girl, she fancy. Can you believe it? We're down to the last 2 colorways. I am shocked. It's like we just started. Where did all the yarn go? Like I didn't even get nothing. Anyway, 2 of these. I haven't got these before. This is Arcade Party. How fun is this? 2 of those. No idea what this is gonna be for, but I was like, man, those are fun. I want those. And then I got 4 of the Lakeside. I don't know why. I do like the color, but I've seen 2 or 3 different crocheters lately in their hauls get this, and I was like, that is just so pretty and fun. I say pretty, but like not necessarily pretty. I don't know how to explain it, but I really do enjoy it, at least in the skeins. I don't know how it works up. I'm excited to see it. I think someone was putting it through their knitting machine, and I've got one of those, so maybe I can make a hat out of this if it'll actually go through. Mine's kind of finicky. My knitting machine, for some reason, it's extra finicky. I don't know why. I've put some oil on it. Maybe I just need to put a little more oil. I am having such a hard time talking today. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. A little more oil on it, and maybe it'll work right. I don't know. But I have heard that other people too, depending on what type of yarn they put through it, that some will work and some won't. So definitely willing to give it a try with this. I think that'll be nice. But anything else after that, I'm not really sure what I would make with it. For some reason, what came to my mind was like a pillow. I don't know who the pillow would be for. This does not match anything else in my house. Anyway, that's a problem for future Megan. So that is officially all of the yarn that I bought, but I have a couple extra things that I just got from the store that I want to show you before I end the little haul section of this vlog. So you know, at the checkout counter, they always have little knickknacks and things like that. Well, they had these 3 candles, and they were only like, I think $1 or something each, like $1.50. And this was sparkling pear Bellini, and I'm telling you, these smell really, really good. I do have, whenever I get my room redone, I've got a few shelves I want to put up, and I've got a warmer, like a candle warmer that has a little part for, I think it came from Scentsy actually, and it has a little part that has a fake succulent in it or whatever. Well, I kind of want to put this on there and just not burn this at all. It's really strong in this for being, how many ounces is this? 3.2 ounces. So I think these would be a really good size to put on that shelf, because I mean, they're not really too terribly heavy, but I mean, they are green, and we all know how I feel about green right now. And then next, I saw a different, I've got to start writing down who I see these things from, because I want to give them credit that I'm copying them, because I'm like, that is a great idea. I want to do that too. And a lot of the time I do remember it, but man, it's been a hot minute, so I cannot remember. But the Joann gift card holders, she got them, and I didn't even think about it. She's going to use them for notions, stitch markers, needles, you know, what have you, and just put them in there for travel. And just take this out. Yeah, just take the little middle out, and you can put that in there and pop it in your craft bag, and you're good to go. You have something to hold all your little notions in. So yeah, 2 of those. And then of course we all know that they are getting rid of hardware and displays. They're selling all of those too. So all of these hooks, one of the stores was doing them 20 for $1, and I said, well, yeah, because the grid walls that I've got, I'm pretty sure these will fit on my grid walls. And I was looking on Amazon, and there was a pack of, I don't know, 20 something, maybe less, for $30. And I was this close to buying them, and I happened to go to Joann's, and I was like, oh, there's a box over there of those in all sizes. So there's real long ones, so this is one, but then there's ones over here that are a little bit shorter for 20 for $1. So yes please. And I'm pretty sure these will fit the way that they are on the ends. Can you see that? I'm pretty sure this from right here to right here will be big enough to be stopped on the grid wall. In the squares on the grid wall. I think this is bigger than that, so I'm pretty sure it will sit flush on it. I'm not 100%, and you know, if I'm wrong, well, we got 20 hooks for $1, and I'm sure I can figure out something to do with them. So yeah, but on top of that, they're selling, you know, all their displays, all their signs and stuff, and people have been looking for shopping carts. I found quite a few shopping carts today that did not have a little label that said sold on there. I found one of the green ones. I thought, oh my gosh, if only I had a truck. I've only got a sedan, a car. I was like, man, if I had a truck, I would have come home today with one of the lime green carts. But instead, I came home with one of the little baskets, and I'm just fine with that. This one store, this one was in Grapevine. Yeah, it was the second to last store that I went to today. They had a lot of these. I mean a lot, because there are some Joann's that I've been into that don't have any at all. And they had 2 full stacks of them that were almost as tall as me. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get one. And I asked a worker, I said, do you know if this is for sale? She said, let me go ask the supervisor or manager or whatever, and came back and said $10. Okay, great. So I'll go around the store, finish all my shopping, and when I get up to the register, the girl that was working the register, she just started, so she's like, hang on, let me radio them because I don't know how to do the transaction. I said, okay, that's fine. And so she calls, I don't know if it was the same supervisor, manager, or what, but she said, how do I do this? How do I do this transaction? And he was, I could see him coming up. I said, I'm sorry that I'm causing a problem. She's like, no, it's fine. And I saw him coming up the aisleway, and she said, how much do I do this? How do I do the transaction? He said, just give it to her for free. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so sweet. I know it was only gonna be $10, but I was like, I would have absolutely paid $10 for this just to have this. So now I have a piece of the Joann store. I'm very excited about that. That is too cool. And this is definitely going to be washed and filled with many projects for years to come. But how fun. It definitely needs some TLC, but that is so exciting. New project basket. Maybe I'll take it even to markets and use it to display. Who knows? Sorry again for the fan noise, since now I'm standing up and I'm a lot closer to the fan, but that is officially everything that I got from this haul, this 7-store haul. I cannot believe that I got more yarn. I have nowhere to put it, as you can see, because I'm having to put it into bags. But again, that's a problem for future Megan to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with it, because right now I'm going to figure out something else to crochet and go on with my night. I'm pretty sure I said it's the 9th. It's Friday, sun's going down. Well, I'll figure out what I'm going to do now and check back in with you eventually. Just checking in. Today is May 10th, and I had some leftover balls of different kinds of yarns. So last night I made just 2 little leggy frogs. I didn't get through any more last night. I could probably get one more out of this one with a little bit left over. I'll definitely need a little bit more of that one. I can probably get 1, maybe even 2 out of that one. That's quite a bit, but anyway, I'm already kind of over making the little leggy frogs. So now what I'm going to do is I have this Bernat blanket dappled. Yeah, this gray one that I literally just hauled for you yesterday. What is this color? Skipping Stone. So I have this one and this one as well. I'm pretty sure this one was the apricot colorway. And then just some Bernat blanket white. And I am going to try to use up both of these skeins and see how many of each I can get of the lazy cat pattern from Green Frog Crochet. I'm gonna say I can get 6 out of each skein. 6. Yeah, so 12. I think my guess is going to be 12 lazy cats between the 2 of these, and then this for the bottom and the accent. That is what I want to do, to try and use up, you know, just some yarn, because I kind of have a lot of it. So that is what we're going to do. All right, I'll check back in with you here in just a little bit. Look at my little army of lazy cats. That's so exciting. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the, I think it was apricot colorway, and I did white on the bottom of all of them. That way it would help drag out the color a little bit. 8 for them, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the gray color. And it's because this one I did solid gray. This one's solid gray as well, yeah. But then, so I only had a little bit left, so I made little Siamese. Precious little fella. And let's see, yeah, this one had green sparkly eyes. Somebody else has got, yeah, you have yellow sparkly eyes, but look at how the coloring on this one faded. It instantly went from the darkest gray that was in the entire skein down to like a medium light gray. I don't know why it color pulled like that, but yeah, he kind of looks like he has a helmet or something on. But anyway, so I gave him yellow sparkly eyes to kind of help him stand out a little more, I guess. And then this one has some blue ones. I should have done blue on the Siamese, but oh well, too little too late now. Oh, and this one too. This one did the color pulling kind of weird. If you can see right here, right up here is the lighter gray, and then all of a sudden is where it changed the rest of it to like the medium gray. But this one is nowhere near as noticeable as this guy. Oh my gosh. This one may have to go in a little discount wonky bin, shall we, fella? The little light one, my friend actually has one that's about this color, so that's pretty fitting. And then she has one that's about this color, so that's also pretty fitting. But, and that was such a dark orange, but they are so cute. So in total, my little lazy cat army has grown by another 15. So cute. I think the only color next that I'm going to be doing of these lazy cats is going to be a few black ones. Like solid black with either the green, yellow, or blue eyes. I do have purple and pink sparkly eyes, but I think I'll just stick with those 3. Safe to say I've stocked up on lazy cats for a while. I also just figured out that I can make a perfect pyramid. Look at all these little sphinx. They are too cute. I absolutely love this pattern. Sorry, I had to turn the fan on, and I forgot to mention this is all that I had left of the gray, and this is all I had left of the apricot. So this is going to go into my blanket scrap pile for a later project. But yep, almost used all of it. All the lazy cats are now in a bag ready to go into my inventory, and then I'm pretty sure I've already showed you these 2 frogs, and right now I'm not feeling exactly the greatest. I'm not going to show my face, but I did show you these. And then just to end out this video, I made another 2 of this variegated green, 2 of the neon rainbow, and then 1 more of the Tutti Frutti yarn. All of this is big twist plush yarn for all of these, and then this was the Lion brand one, Dreamland I think it was. But yeah, I definitely think when I get bigger skeins from the blanket yarns that I got going on, little scrap balls or whatever, I'm just going to start making some leggy frogs. These are all pretty cool. But yep, thank you for joining me for this vlog while I made a bunch more lazy cats and then a bunch of little frogs. And of course, also the yarn haul at the beginning. But I appreciate you stopping by. It means the absolute most. I hope you and yours have a wonderful day, and I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Bye!